So what did we do this weekend?
We did a lot this weekend. So we had friends in from out of town this weekend. We made a special treat out of our cookbook this weekend. We went out. God.
We were out a little late last night.
Justin and I, if we seem really tired, it's because we are really tired. We never go out, and we did. We were out till like what, 12, 1?
Yeah, we were out pretty
something
late.
Like that, yeah. Which is super, super late for us.
In the downtown Wilmington area, but we had a friend over, and we decided to make a food item from our Elsweyr Cook Book. What did we make?
So we made the Elsweyr Fondue, and it was absolutely amazing. So it has been the most delicious thing that we have eaten so far.
It was our first food item.
It was our first legit food item.
It was so good.
It was
a hit. Our friend could not get enough of it.
It was amazing. It was so easy and fast. So I think the thing that took the longest was grating the pound, and excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, the Gruyere cheese that we used. It was so amazing. So the Elsweyr Fondue is a Khajiit dish. And even though the Khajiit are known for their sweet tooth, this is more of like a savory recipe. And it's rich and creamy. And this pot of melted cheese is a treat to no Khajiit.
Just go ahead and
Although the Khajiit are known for their sweet tooth, this one is more of a savory recipe. It's rich and creamy. This pot of melted cheese is a treat no Khajiit can resist. No Brenton, Orc, or Nord, I don't think either. Even without the inclusion of moon sugar. So this recipe included 2 cloves of garlic, semi-sweet white wine, cornstarch, a pound of Gruyere cheese, grated, and then just a little pinch of nutmeg, and then just treats for dipping. We mainly used different types of bread that we did pop in the oven to get all crispy and delicious.
And a quick shout out to my mom. She got us
so much,
a fondue maker for Christmas, and we actually got to use it. And
it was awesome.
Saved the day. It made it perfect.
And I was imagining the entire time we were cooking, if I had been trying to cook it in a pot and regulating the heat, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So thank you. It was because of you.
Thanks, Mom.
But it was so delicious. It was so amazing. It was so savory. We even dipped apple in it. It was so good.
Our friend,
I can't even describe.
Like once the cheese started getting to the melty point, which was
Sarah
really quick.
Such an amazing
Sarah was just like digging in. So most of our videos is going to be of us eating. So
it was amazing.
Watch us eat for the next few minutes.
But it literally took us no time at all. It says the prep time was 10 minutes. We literally had 3 sets of hands in the kitchen, so it was like no time at all from the time we started. Maybe 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, because we got a late start, and our friend actually showed up like right on time, and we were like, "Oh my gosh,
we were rushing to get everything in the pot."
But it came together so fast.
It did, and it melted beautifully. Yeah. It was great. This is definitely one of my favorite recipes so far. I feel like this is going to become something that when we have guests over, or even maybe holidays, this is going to be something that we start making. Yeah. It was so good.
So good, and then we had tons of leftovers. I mean, it was...
We have a decent size, so we ate on it too. We probably sat here for about an hour just talking and snacking. I mean, and we have a container probably about this big. It's at least halfway to a little over halfway full left.
And all we got to do is reheat it.
Reheat it, yeah.
And so what spices did we put in it?
So the only spices that this actually called for was garlic. 2 cloves, you're going to have them, and you're actually going to rub the inside of your pot or your fondue pot, and then you're just going to toss those in. I don't really know if this is really a spice, but it definitely adds to, I guess, and correct me if I'm wrong, the flavor and also the consistency, I believe, of the cheese with the semi-sweet white wine. So when you put that in there, you have to actually bring that to a simmer before you add the cheese. You can really, really smell that white wine cooking in there. I mean, of course, adding the cheese milds it out, but I mean, that definitely adds to the flavor too. So, and also ground nutmeg, but the ground nutmeg goes on the very top at the end. And I want to actually try to put more nutmeg in next time.
Can't get enough nutmeg.
I didn't notice it as much this time. Yeah, Townsend's, you cannot get it.
Never enough nutmeg.
Yeah, I didn't notice the nutmeg at all, and I really only tasted the garlic and the Gruyere. So, which maybe that is more for like a garnish, like an aesthetic, but I'm gonna add more nutmeg.
I definitely think for, you know, a quick recipe for having friends over
It was
and something to do,
fast.
it was
I was a
lot
little
of fun.
worried because I was like, she's gonna get here, this isn't gonna be ready, literally. From the time we started stirring in the cheese, I mean, it started.
And I think she had fun. She actually helped grate the cheese because we were like, everything was just happening so fast, and everybody jumped in and did their part, and it was a fun activity for us and our friend. And
thank you, Sarah.
we totally just munched down on our
we did.
ton of cheese.
The whole bar
and
was just like spread with stuff.
It was so good.
But it was delicious. This definitely gets
definitely.
And it does say to serve with crusty rustic breads.
And that's why we bought a ton of bread.
A ton of bread, different types of bread to try too, from Italian bread to French bread to just
sourdough.
Regular sourdough loaf.
And then we baked it
apples,
a little bit.
Pretzels. It even says dried fruits. Excuse me, but we didn't really go that route. Oh, hi, come on.
Here comes our kajit.
Come on. Oh, and I don't know if we got a video of it, but we did give just a taste to the babies, and they loved it. So it's definitely Kajit approved. Yeah, Mo loved it.
So hey, everybody.
I did get some pretzels. Hey, don't let her up there. She's not allowed on the counter, by the way. She's gonna start thinking she is though, aren't you, babe? It does say that you can eat. We did get pretzels, but we never ended up. I got like the big pretzels that you can make, not the hard, you know. But
we just so much went. It went so fast.
It did, and it cooked so fast too. It started cooking or melting so fast. I was like, oh my gosh, we've got to get the bread in the oven so we have something to dip it in, like, you know. But it was amazing. Like I said, I really think this is gonna be. I really think this is gonna be a treat that I make when company is over and we have friends over, and it's just great.
It was fun. It was
fun to make too.
And you know, for a quick sweet fix for friends and family, it's totally cool. And I totally enjoyed it. And Elsweyr Fondue. Likes? She likes. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe. And we can't wait to go on another adventure. Until then.
See you later. Hi. Are you gonna help?
She's
like, I'm gonna eat it.
Rainy.
You're so beautiful, babe. You're so more, babe. You're so beautiful.
And then our King Kajit loved it too.
He's asleep.
Thank you guys so much for watching.